Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Rapl stealing game number 1 away from Ulysses there. We got game number 2 on Sheltered Pass. It'll be interesting to see what these guys are going to do on this one. It is a very, very crazy map. We're going to be jumping into it right now and having a look. Spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Odin. His name is the Rapl. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Loki. His name is Ulysses. Yes, the map is Sheltered Pass. And this map is super interesting because it's technically a high hunt map, but the starting hunt isn't high. You can get 1 giraffe. You can get 3 zebra. You can get I think you can get maybe even 1 hippopotamus. I'm not sure. But we'll see how things are going to go here. But we do have the Odin versus Loki matchup. This one's spicy because you're kind of on a timing. And this map here, it's all about being aggressive. Because if you take a quick look at it, you get all the giraffe in the middle. You do have 1 back zebra, but that's not going to be very easy to grab. You get up the top map, you got rhinoceros over here. You get berries over here. There's just so much hunt, but it's really tough to grab unless you can get the walls down and defend the walls, which is also very, very tough to do to boot. So we'll see how things are going to go here for Rapl and for Ulysses. But Ulysses with the Loki here, I haven't seen him play much Loki before. I really haven't seen his Norse, but he's feeling comfortable picking Norse on this map in this matchup and picking Loki to boot. I'm surprised. I don't know if Loki is the best option here, because if you say Rapl decided to go for, say Zeus here, he's already gone for Zeus, but let's just say it was Zeus. There's a world where this kind of a map spawns, and 1 wall here completely shuts down any sort of 4-city raiding ideas. And the same too can happen here in this game for Rapl. If Rapl decides to push forward, go for a Heimdall rush, wall the middle, then if Ulysses goes for 4-city, he's not going to be able to get any raids off because Rapl is just going to be able to defend that super, super easy. So we'll see how things are going to go, as you do have the Trios bow being uncovered here. Extra Archer, Ballista, and Curra Ballista range, which is not the best relic there for the Norse players, but we'll see how things are going to go here. As the villagers finishing up on these gazelle, they'll probably move over to here or forward to here. We'll have to wait and see, as the Skrailing going to be moving into the middle of the map here. Rapl definitely wants to drop a temple down over here. We didn't see any sort of spy getting dropped down there, I don't think. Yeah, no spy onto that Ulfsark there. As Ulysses retreating back, we will see the villagers moving over onto this location as the villagers finishing up on the hunt over here. Kind of. Wait, what? He's got himself a little bit of gazelle left over here. The question is, does he have enough? If he had 3, he gets 6. 6 gazelle is like 900. Like 5. I can't do math. Yeah, 900 food is 6 gazelle, which technically should be enough for a really fast advance, I think. And we'll see if Rapl is going to go for it here. Whereas Ulysses has to basically just go for a standard 430 here and play really, really defensive. The relic has been... Oh, that's a huge relic, but I'm not sure if Rappl's going to notice it. The thing is, he sends a goat over here to scout, but that relic is so big. So we see the temple coming up. Is there the food here remaining? This gazelle here falling on that location is super unfortunate here. Oh, he did have the food there. It was a perfect build as he kills the goat down. He's going to be able to advance now, going up through Freya. Going up through Freya, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mind the Freya. Heimdall makes more sense, but I don't mind the Freya. The reason for it is he's going to be able to send the Valkyrie around here, put pressure onto this immediately. He needs to see some walls getting thrown up here as well for Rapl kind of immediately. I would love to see them get down before he even advances to the next age. Take advantage of that. And we'll see at this location. So now the Raven flying around here. See how things are going to go. Skrailing moving forward over here. As the hersir starting to pop out. We will see the Raven spotting where the hunt is. It's very, very rare for an Odin player to not be able to find where your opponent is gathering their secondary hunt from. So you can't really ever sneak it. So you have to always play around the fact that your opponent is always going to be able to attack it straight away. As you do see the Skrailing coming through. I imagine a forest fire onto this location here wouldn't go astray, because that'll push all the wood villages to the side or the front of the base. As the villagers going to continue eating up this zebra on this location. We've got the hersir pushing forward over here, going to start picking off some giraffe. There's the Valkyrie moving forward over here. Looks like Rapl not really paying attention just yet as the Ulysses trying to come over here, trying to get some damage done as the villagers going to just turn around and shank this off. Maybe Rapl making the best of decisions here as one giraffe goes down. Picking off giraffe and doing that kind of thing is completely fine. I think the rule in the tournament was you're not allowed to pick off animals in the archaic age. But with Loki, you're totally fine to do that. I think he was actually killing that off in the archaic age, but it's fine. He was already advancing, I guess. As the troll going to get taken out over here. Forest fire getting dropped down onto this position as the longhouse does end up coming down. We've got the longhouses coming down over here. Going to be putting a little bit of pressure over here as well, as that's going to go up very, very shortly. Villagers finishing up on this hunt over here. Enjoying that at the time being as the Valkyrie coming over here to get a villager kill. Will he get one or not? Good micro there from Ulysses as the ox cart going for the trap there on that Valkyrie as it will be retreating away. The villager's going to have to get back onto their zebra here as the hersir. They still don't have Hall of Fames, but it is coming through. Beautiful micro here from Rapl pulling straight by that forest fire, getting a little bit of damage done onto those Loki hersir. As we're now starting to see some more units coming out. We've got the throwing axeman coming through. Hall of Fames just about to pop here for Ulysses, and things are going to be a bit scary when that comes through. But this does give Rapl a little bit of a timing. Rapl should have the population advantage here for a little bit, as he's going to be starting to move forward here onto this location. But a little bit tense as Rapl needs to put some more houses up. We'll be sending his hersir forward. He's going to decide to turn around and take this fight while the units move through. They do have their Hall of Fames, though, so they're going to be able to move around. Disappointed to see that Rapl didn't get the walls down, because now he's going to have to kind of chase these hersir around, and it's really, really quite difficult to make that work. But yeah, still no walls here for Rapl, as he's just going for like 6 dwarves on gold at the moment. He'll be moving forward here, trying to put some pressure onto this food on this location. The hersir grabbing that trios bow will help out. Does it help out his troll? No. Thought maybe it gave a bonus to the trolls, as we will be seeing the hersir getting chased around over here. No real problems here for... wait, does Ulysses even know where to attack? Yeah, Ulysses is scouting blindly here. He's got no idea where to attack at this point, as we do see Rapl going to be losing some of these units on this location. Nice play by Ulysses. Good awareness to make that work. Over here, we will be seeing the troll getting targeted down as the Valkyrie sitting here with 13 HP remaining. The troll does go down. The villagers pulling off of that zebra over there. They're going to have to move back into the main base onto the herdables over there, as the hersir do manage to pick off one of those raiding cavalry. Nice micro here from Ulysses as well, pulling in away from Rapl's units there. He's playing it really nicely thus far, as Rapl needs to pull back. Got to realize that the hersir or the Loki player, Ulysses here, just going to be on herdables for the time being, so he's going to have to fight this one out. As we see an Einiyar spawn over here, picking off this house over here, going to be a little bit of a problem, as the Ulysses popping through here, trying to take down these hersir as best as they possibly can. Another Einiyar spawn coming through here. There's a couple more hersir coming back over here to try and deal with this, trying to market this to the best of his ability, denying the, or trying not to attack the Einiyar with any of his throwing axemen is the most important part of these fights. But the hersir do manage to get through, do manage to pick off the Einiyar there. The hersir getting picked off as well. It's 64 population to Rapl, to 54 population for Ulysses, as Ulysses throws away a lot of his advantage there, taking that fight to the end there. The next thing that Rapl can do is actually he can bring these villagers forward and start eating the giraffe in the middle of the map, and that'll keep his hunt villagers really, really safe. However, as the wall hasn't gone up in the middle of the map, that's going to mean that the hersir raids are just going to continue to come through. Rapl has to retreat back here. We will be seeing the spy coming through here. He's not reacting just yet. Going to try and bring his villagers closer to his army here. This villager getting really, really close to falling as a troll spawn here. Not exactly the best one that he wants to see, but the Ulysses here going to get taken down as the villagers moving straight up to the middle of the map. We see Rapl getting a little bit antsy here, wants to keep an eye on this rhino over here. Gold mines are a big problem now in this game, though, because all the gold is in the top side of the map, as the army going to be retreating into the main base here. Ulysses sees the gold villagers here. A couple more hersir coming back over here. The town center going to help defend this one, as the units coming up here, checking the gold mine. We need more buildings to get thrown up as the units coming in onto this position over here, but Ulysses knows that, and just because the villagers are in on this location, it doesn't mean anything. It just because they're next to a military building, it doesn't mean anything if there's no military here, as the army very much out of position here. Checking on that gold mine. I would have liked to see like one unit sitting there, maybe throwing up a house or something on that location. There's another villager going down. Rapl trying to retreat back over here. As he does come through here, we'll be able to defend that. Gold villagers over here got 350 gold remaining. But look at the gold in the bank here for Ulysses, as the villager is going to move over here now onto the chicken, as the army still dealing with this nicely. But Ulysses trying to find value all over the place. But these hersir going to snipe that one down. Nice play there. Rapl getting more houses down on this position here. This is very, very tense here, because the thing is, Ulysses doesn't really need to go out to a second gold mine, but he does need Hunt. He absolutely needs Hunt to get to the heroic age. As the hersir coming back in onto this position, going to try and target down these units. There are a handful of units here for Rapl to defend. There is one very low HP hersir over here as well. As the army going to be sneaking back, we do see the hersir moving forward here. Gold mine just about finished up, as Ulysses is getting closer and closer to full population. As the full population Loki army is scary as well for the Rapl army to deal with. As we see the army here for Rapl, he's moving out yet again. He's moving away from the army yet again. Where is he going? He's got the Raven on this gold mine. He's got the army on the other gold mine. We see a longhouse getting thrown down over here. Is the army still chasing this one away? Part of me feels like you should just move forward and drop your dwarves onto this gold mine here as an idea if you're playing as Rapl here in this game, as the army pushing through, going to look to pick off some villages over on this location, but yet again leaves these dwarves or these villages in the middle of the map open to get targeted down, as Rapple's going to lose every single one of them and then also start losing some houses here. But will he get a good amount of villager kills over here as a trade? Definitely going to be worth it if he can get a bunch of kills, but he doesn't manage to get the complete path block there. 2 villagers going down, maybe 3 villagers going down for 5 villagers and a Valkyrie spawn. Got to think that's going to be advantage Ulysses now in this game, as the army moving back up here for Rapl. And we're looking to get some pressure done onto this one, as Rapl finishing up on his herdables in his main base as well. He could move over here and grab his rhino wherever those are. Wait, where are they? They're up in the top corner over here. He doesn't know about it just yet. We are seeing these units here fighting out on this position as the army coming through for Rapl. 28 villages to 36 villages does mean that the army military count of Rapl is in the lead here by quite a bit. It's around about 3 units more, military units more, that Rapl has than Ulysses. So Ulysses has to realize that in a way, as the village is now going to be moving forward, trying to grab this gazelle for himself. Exactly what he needs to do. Not only that, we see the dwarves over onto this gold mine here, as Rapl is going to be pushing through here to try and deny this from getting grabbed. And this is also 100% what he needs to do, but he's going to be losing houses over here. He's giving food over to Ulysses as well, as the dwarves all get picked off here. They're not able to retreat back as the pathing block comes through. Absolutely huge here. Rapl turning this game a little bit on its head, but all the buildings getting taken down here. Rapl doesn't have that many villages on wood here. He does have 9, but he's going to have to rebuild all of his houses at this point, all of his long houses as well. Is this trade going to be worth it or not? As we're starting to see the houses getting thrown down over on this location here. We're starting to see units moving forward. Ulysses got 220 gold left in the bank. Villagers over on this location here as well, as Ulysses, what is he going to do here? He's picking up everything he needs to, but the house is going to come back up. The building is going to come back up. As Rapl moving in onto this position, going to be looking to take this fight, try and take out those hersir over there. Good micro there from Ulysses, moving around here. He's got a lot of those myth units over on this position as well, as the army pushing in over here. We've got, it's 94 population for Rapl. Ulysses got plenty of population remaining in this game and plenty of gold in the bank as well. Even after losing all of those dwarves, we see it looks to me like Ulysses is going to completely clean Rapl's army here, as Rapl is not able to hold on even after all of that damage was done here. He's trying to build more units, but Rapl in that time, in this position, does decide to tap out. Ulysses with a perfectly played Loki game here. He does lose a ton of dwarves in the end, but it doesn't matter because the Loki's army is just so much stronger than the Odin's in that position there. You got to ask the question, why didn't Rapl try? If he's not going to build a wall, fine, but why didn't Rapl try to wall this off with his buildings? He could have placed a longhouse here, could have placed a temple here, could have placed a longhouse here, house, wall, and that would have prevented the hersir from moving into his base. He could have eaten his rhinoceros up in the top corner of the map. Maybe he doesn't realize that they're there, but they always spawn. But it could have been a completely different game. This map was such a good map for Odin against Loki, but he just didn't take advantage of it. And Ulysses gets the dub here with the Loki. It's funny how this happens. How Rapl wins in the Zeus mirror, where Ulysses has got to be considered the favorite there, and then Ulysses wins in the Norse mirror, where Rappel's got to be considered the favorite. It's interesting how this sort of stuff happens, but congratulations to Ulysses leveling the series 1-1. If you guys are enjoying this one, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.